Joined with me is Eva,
Mm.
playing Ace, and Sven,
Hello.
playing Maximus. Last time, you actually you were able to arrest 4 members of the Burning Sun. You arrested, oh, yes, I've done this nice handy handout. Anyone can view this, only the players can edit it. You arrested, Master of Arms York, who attacked you when you went to go arrest Father Veer, who was a sort of just like a ratling. He was running on one of the gun crews. You managed to arrest him as well. You arrested Titus Sven? Titus? He was a naval officer, navigations officer even. And you also arrested a tech priest known as Brother Ruckus, who you believe to be Brother Rook. It is the morning of the next day. You've kind of let people know. I'm not going to make you run around informing people again. That would just be tedious. I need to update days. Don't get it. So,
How much XP did we get?
I thought I ran that through you with you.
No. We kind of like stopped listening.
Oh, okay.
It's like 320? I don't know. I don't know, that's how much I have.
Okay, so you got 100 for each person, so 400. So you got 400 for the arrests in total. Did you do anything else? I can't remember. Oh, I'll give you 200 for effectively spanning the Burning Sun on the ship, because I remember now, you gave the commander of the House Guards the list of safe houses on the ship, and he went about and arrested everyone else. So yeah.
We killed 2 people.
Who did you kill? You killed a random officer, I remember that. Who's the other person you killed?
Well, mission killed, Oh, they were all alive. We didn't just arrest them, we got them alive.
Yeah, you got... I will give you an extra 200 XP for getting all 4 of them, 50 for each you caught alive. Because you killed that one, like, random officer who was like a nobody. Oh, you're on this sheet. I'm on that sheet. Yeah. So, it is the morning. The commissary comes in is going to be coming in the afternoon. Do you want to try and chase up on anyone for leads? You already have a few. If you go to additional info, go to the bottom. There's another tab, mark leads, which I haven't had time to color code or anything. But you know of a few events and such that have gone on the other ships. There's been a prison break on board the Wrath of Steel. There is the mystery tech priest, who Asan asked you to look into on the Flameworks. Ace doesn't know about the underboss. Only Maximus does, and he doesn't know where he is. And then there's Father Kyles, who you think might be on the Isabel. Now, you do have permission to interrogate, if you wish, your 4 prisoners.
Yes, I say we interrogate them.
Because you are... yeah, because you are effectively commissary officers. That is technically your title, is a commissary officer. And so you get permission to arrest people, interrogate them, shoot people, and kill them.
For the glory of the Emperor.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of why you kind of get away with so much, is because you're meant to be, like, investigating and stuff, and so technically your title would be commissary officer. So, yes, you going to interrogate them?
Yes.
Um,
I say we should.
we still got stuff to pick up from other places.
Yeah, but we also got
What about those
some of
encrypted
these
data
people-
slates?
Yeah, some of these people are that we gotta look for though are related towards this group, so it wouldn't hurt to interrogate them to figure out where the hell Father Kyle's is.
I mean, you do have some time before commissary properly gets here. The proper commissary gets here. Let's be real, you're pretenders.
It's true.
So, what are you doing? Interrogations or picking up stuff? Hello?
I'm trying to think.
Don't think.
I forgot we had to pick. I forgot we had to pick things up too.
I mean, that's gonna be reasonably quick, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess we could do that first and then go right to the interrogations.
Right, okay, so you go up to communications, you basically no one stops you at this point. You're led straight through into Celia's office. She hands you the 2 data slates. The first one is I've got to remember. The first one is like just a bunch of internal communications about the burning sky. It's not really. Actually, no, wait, that's a lie. I'm thinking of something else. The first one is from the safe box you picked up, remember? With the 2 hallucination grenades. It is a kill order for you two.
Oh, well, that's not surprising in the least bit.
Yeah, it basically says there's, it seems to be the, reply to someone else's, message about you. Says, take him out, here's some additional toys. Make it quick and clean. We don't want this getting back to us, effectively. So, you kind of dodged a bullet there by hijacking that shipment.
No, I'm pretty sure he took a bullet to the chest, but it didn't kill me.
Well, I meant as in an assassination attempt when you were in your rooms, which is actually never because you were normally in the infirmary.
Like, there's no one there.
Yeah, they just assassinate your beds or something. Seriously, you've used your rooms like twice in the
Oh, yeah.
entire campaign?
And they're going, where are they?
Where are they? Just Batman. Where are they?
Where's Rachel? No, the other one, the other data slate is, oh, what is it? I've totally forgotten. It's in the front of my mind, and I just can't say the words. It is, like a code, and Celia informs you that it would be what the Burning Sky use to communicate with each other. So, if I... Yeah, it's effectively like, yeah, it's basically like effectively a secret tongue for Burning Sky.
So pretty much a code book type thing.
It's
for
pretty
them
much a
to
code book.
use.
No, she says, I
Who carry? Wait, keep going.
was going to say, she says she could potentially, with this, she could effectively imitate being a member of the Burning Sky, and she could make it seem like their operation hadn't gone bust on this ship. If, of course, you wanted to. She does, like, she grins, and it's slightly menacing. She's doing the creepy hand thing as well by this point.
Okay. Excellent.
Excellent.
My cat's looking at me like, why are you doing that? But, I mean, well.
So you have an option here. You can either take it with you, which would allow you to use it. You'd be able to listen into their conversations a lot more easily. You'd be able to pick out details and stuff. Or you could leave it with Celia, and she could fake that there's still a Burningside presence on the ship, she'd probably do some sort of cover-up. She'd most likely get someone else in to help her with that. Make it seem like there's a cover-up, and there's a small cell still operating, even though the commissary think they've got them all.
I mean, that would be a little bit more effective because in case they say, like, hey, fall back to this position, we know what position they're falling back to. In hindsight, seems like a good idea, in my opinion.
It's not hindsight, this is just actual theory.
Yeah.
Hindsight is going back and you're in, actually, we should have done this.
Later, when I say in
And then this wouldn't have exploded.
Yeah. So, you taking it?
No, I think we should leave it with her so that way she can convince them that there's still a cell here. And
Oh, you
potentially-
did get a copy.
You could get a copy.
We could get a copy. Yeah, let's just get a copy. And
She
leave
goes-
our original copy with her, and then just go do stuff.
Yeah, she actually goes, oh, actually, that's quite a good idea. She pulls out another data slate, copies the data over, and you a copy.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it
Do
in
one of
my
you,
target.
one of you mark down in your character sheet that you've got a effectively data slate brackets secret tongues burning sky. So
Okay, where would I put that under my character bio? Where would I add that at?
that would be
Advanced skills.
I suppose it would be advanced skills, but I mean, you never actually. I'm never going to make you properly roll on it. Probably be. You can put it down under gear if you want. You can put it down under advanced skills.
And I'll put it into gear because it,
Yeah, because I'd probably make you roll.
So
literally
what was the?
I
Uh,
yeah, I posted it into chat, so you had an idea of what to. Right, I know I spelled secret wrong, but whatever. I don't care.
and burning.
Yes, but
Whatever, it's early.
burning.
Burning.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, and an extra. Hey.
Something going after wrong this whole time.
Whatever.
You don't say it's early. It's 6 a.m. here. And then when it's 6 a.m. where you are, then you tell me it's early.
Whatever, I don't
It's
care.
early. It's cold and I can't get coffee.
Just have caffeine. It's corrupted, there. Look, it's corrupted. Random words are spelt wrong. Tough. Deal with it. They don't know how to copy data properly in the 41st millennium, okay?
God damn it, Catface. Wags power hammer at them disapprovingly.
You're slowly getting quieter, Sven.
Hey, Silvo, do you want a joke?
Which is weird considering my microphone is right in my face.
Yeah, I'll have a joke.
Currently, Luna is listening in on us despite being offline.
Really?
Stop being a creeper and join us.
Yeah, you're free to join.
Join us, Luna. And play with us forever and ever.
Okay, now you're sounding like the creeper.
That was the Shining reference. It was supposed to be creepy.
Okay, well, I haven't seen The Shining. I know. My horror is very lacking. Right. So, what are you two doing now?
We can go interrogate those guys. Or I'll just end up failing so bad with my interrogation skills and I end up slipping and falling onto my power axe accidentally.
I know there is actually interrogation, but
We'll just count that as something else for now.
yeah, there is actually an interrogation skill, but I'll make you roll like charm and coerce and intimidation and stuff instead, because that makes
Okay.
more sense.
Mm. check stream chat. Oh, they're on. Okay, that makes sense. They're on at a low.
If Maximus had Intimidate, it would be pretty intimidating.
His many slendery tentacles. And
You don't have any tentacles.
his many slendery tentacles.
Oh, that was the thing. That was the thing he was going to. He was going to get mechadendrites.
I know. You'd have to look into. You'd have to talk to someone about that.
Okay, looking at chat, she can do that. Well, anyway, good night.
Oh wow,
stream.
there's someone in my chat. Wow, this is outrageous. What? What? Totally caught me off guard.
Maybe I should, Oh no, I can't. Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Get in here.
Woo! I'm actually getting people to like watch and follow. I need to get this out a bit more. I really think.
Actually, let me
Because I was
post
talking
this
to one of
on-
my, I was talking to one of my other friends, and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, I totally watch it, and I find it really fun." From what I gather. So I should just get this out there more, because I think people would actually enjoy it. So. But yeah, anyway, that's not.
Yeah, I posted a link on my thing.
I mean, you're totally welcome to join us, Luna. Just join in the conversation.
Oh, they need to go to bed soon.
Oh, okay, well.
Remember, they're in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're Kiwi.
Yeah. He just sleeps on sheep. It's fine.
We got our Anzacs and he got me and you are like 6 hours apart.
We couldn't get this more apart from each other if we wanted to. So. But yeah,
God bless you, whoever that was in the background.
yeah, that wasn't on my end. I think that was.
Let's get down to interrogating.
Yeah, so which of
Sure.
the four are you going to interrogate? You have York, who attacked you. You have Brother Ruckus, who is the tech priest who is approximately 200 years old. You have Father Veer, who's been mentioned a few times in Data Slates, and you have Knots, who is apparently like one of the commanding officers of the group.
I say we start with the underlings, so in case we have to torture them, their superior hears it, and then he will crack, knowing that we will do the same to him.
Sorry, I scratched my ear. What was that?
We interrogate the underlings first, because if we have to torture them, then their superior will hear it, and he'll have no choice but to break under attention of knowing that the same might come to him.
So, okay, I'll ask again. Which one are you interrogating?
Yeah,
first?
but they're probably. Interrogators what?
Who's the lowest rank? Or was the lowest rank?
I mean, none of them are.
Well, I've technically advanced to rank 2 now.
Oh my gosh, that's outrageous. Lowest ranking out of the group. You would
Yeah, a group of prisoners.
ship-wise, and from ship ranking, that would be Father Veer. But internally, you might think it would be someone like sorry, internally you might think it might be Brother Ruckus. Oh, Tech Priest Ruckus, sorry, or Brother Rook.
Okay, then we start with Rook.
Oh, Brother Orcus. That'll be fun.
Yeah, you interrogate the Tech Priest. You broke his mechadendrite.
he was until I cut it off.
Yeah. So you go.
I attached it to myself.
Yeah. In the brig.
Technically, Aesol would be the best torturer because he has Intimidate and Medicare. skills.
I suppose technically he would.
And like I was just sitting there with the power, just staring.
He also has social skills, which are quite handy.
Social skills when you can bludgeon people with a power axe.
I don't know. When you're trying to find a cult. I mean, you can bludgeon everyone with a paddle. You can bludgeon everyone to
Remember,
death, but then you wouldn't know.
Maximus
who's
can't
in
use his power axe with the power field turned off.
Oh, I've already corrected this. It's a stupid loophole. There's some really weirdness in. I don't know why. I can't work out if it's Ace is either is really loud or Maximus is just really quiet.
Maximus is really quiet.
Is that better?
A bit.
Okay, because I have to like move the whole thing.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
But yeah, there's some stupid loophole in the rules that says, melee training universal doesn't include basic primitive weapons for some reason. And so if you turn your power axe off, you can't use it, which is just really stupid. So, melee weapons universal covers all weapons. Because this isn't this isn't Dark Heresy where every gun gets its own training skill.
Hmm. So pretty much don't turn off my power axe, even though I could easily still hit people with the handle.
Oh, you can get weapons that can disable the power field on power weapons if they manage to collide with it.
In theory, yeah. But, anyway. You're going to interrogate this person, aren't you? Or are you just going to talk about your power axe for the next few hours and then...
I don't know, the power axe seems very interesting. No,
Well, I'm going to take
let's
Intimidate
it.
plus 10 and...
Well, you
Something
haven't
else,
even seen him. You're kind of standing outside, you're like outside the brig and you're just sort of talking at the moment. So yeah. You're led in. The security here is quite high. It's all been upgraded to, well, there's normal armsman security, which you saw yesterday, but now there's all house guards here as well. A few of them look a bit tired. It looks like they're doing double shifts at the moment. Probably until this issue is dealt with. So yeah, you're led...
I.e. the Commissar shoots them all.
Yeah, well...
Commissar shoots them all.
There's a few other personnel here. There's a few other people in the brig that are quote-unquote burning sky as well. They've been rounded up in other raids. But no one as important as these four.
Okay, well, let's get Brother Rookat and let's show him a good time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Don't mean no lewd way.
What?
That'd be creepy.
You just arrested her, but hey, here's a condom. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not sure who I want to hear Maximus anymore.
Yeah, remember, my character's as crazy as I am.
Pretty much.
Let's just torture. Let's just torture damn dude.
Okay, so he's brought to an interrogation cell. He seems pretty battered. He's not battered. Sorry. Shaken up. His mech dendrite's been properly removed. As well as a lot of his implants. Oh, sorry, phlegm. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that's gross. So yeah, he's sat in the chair. Two house guards sort of shadow in the back corners in the shadows. You can just sort of see their outlines. Look very intimidating in this lighting. There's like a spotlight on him. There's dark red stains around the chair, which is clearly blood, and a drain. And yeah, he's sat there. He's pretty shaken up.
Hold on, because my cat wants to be a douche.
You can just hear the scratching in the background.
Of one of the prisoners trying to escape.
Yeah. Ah, okay. But yeah. So, like, what are you going to do? You're going to talk to him? You're just going to stand there menacingly?
Okay, well, whoever has the best social skills better say something.
Well, no, that's I mean, Maximus can still do things. He doesn't just have to be Lemon.
Lemon.
You know, this prisoner's like, what the hell are these guys talking about? Anyways.
What is this lemon?
Yes. What is this Lemon?
What is this lemon doing in here? He doesn't like it when you talk about him.
No, but I mean,
Anyways.
like, what I mean by that is, like, you could, I don't know, you don't necessarily have to roll Intimidate. You could ace while he's intimidating and stuff.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was going to do.
Yeah, but I was just.
I have a
that's what
60% dodge chance now.
I probably should get charm.
That might be a helpful skill, or say scrutiny, or search, or silent move.
Nah, I'm gonna get charm, because of right now. Okay, so, that costs how much?
Cost points. Cost
Yeah,
all
I know
points.
that.
It costs however much the DM wants to give you because
Is it not on
tech
his?
priests never get charm.
It will cost you 250.
Okay, I could deal with that.
I'm gonna say skills quote unquote outside your social skills outside your class, as long as you can logically argue that you can get those skills, such as, you know, Ace getting things like scrutiny and charms, like both you getting social skills. Because you're doing a lot of social interactions, I can argue saying you can get them for 250-ish. I'm
Okay,
actually
there we
going to
go.
put this out. You may get, I think it's the one I want is here. I have to double check. But you can get a bonus with the crew of the Fist of Steel if you want. I've got to check which. I think it's Pier, which is what I'm after. Yeah, man. But yeah, so you know, are you going to say anything to him? Are you just going to start beating him up? What are you going to do to this poor tech priest?
Say we beat him up till he learns what he did wrong. Now, let's talk to him.
Oh,
What you talking
let's
about?
see. Intimidate roll.
Okay. You're just
Where
gonna
are the rabbits?
like. I don't just roll. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, right, fine. Whatever you do is intimidating, but what do you actually do?
Oh, Aesop slams his arms against the table, trying to take
Yeah, no, the guy
the
jumps
subject
like
up a bit.
He jumps. It's like,
Just got a bit more, you know?
ah.
Are there any more of you?
I don't know. I just supply. I don't really talk to the group. I just help them out. Honest.
How do you help them out?
With tech-related stuff. Like,
More specific. Or
If
it
they
might be
require-
something else that comes off.
you have to roll intimidate to do that. Let's just say that. See how much
Okay.
he believes you. You may have a +10 because you did take off his mega downright with an axe.
Okay, so I put +10 in there. Or I put a 10
Yeah,
modifier.
10 modifier.
Q0, that's what I put in there. No, okay. God damn.
Yeah, he doesn't believe you.
Perfect.
Well, Aesol sits, just stands there shaking his head at Maximus.
Say, like I said, in such a socially awkward way, it's hard to believe.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
But
Aesol
yeah,
asks, where did the drugs come from?
Wait, what?
the drugs.
The drug?
I don't work. I don't do the drugs. A few servitors here or there. Sometimes some weapons maintenance. I help patch up the communications link. That's just stuff like that. Nothing.
Are you the one who sent that servitor up there to guard the communication car?
I mean, I said it. Oh, I programmed it. I didn't put it anywhere. I think maybe.
You think? Are you not sure?
I couldn't tell you from just. There are thousands of servitors on the ship. How would I know which servitor is exactly mine without seeing it?
Well, I'm sure we could arrange that.
One specifically with a hell gun.
Uh,
Those are pretty expensive guns.
A number of the. I've worked on some with Hellions before. He seems. You can do scrutiny to check to see if he's lying and stuff. If you wish.
I re-roll
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so it's scrutiny. Yeah, I'm just. Well, yeah. Why do I suck? Last week was going so
yeah.
good for me.
He seems to be a bit dodging of the fact he doesn't want to condemn himself, but he's telling the truth mostly. I mean, you can easily check, and there are a number of servitors. Like, I assume you've picked up his maintenance log, maybe? Of, like, what he's repaired and stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Because don't forget, he is still technically a normal tech priest on the ship, so he has, like, normal logs and stuff. And he has worked on. I assume you can check that quite easily, if you want.
Yeah, all we need would be the identifier for the servitor that was
Yeah, you
in
come.
Aesol.
You come Cecilia. She gives you some like serial numbers and stuff. And the tech priest confirms that he has worked on that servitor before. He may or may not have reprogrammed it slightly, a bit.
Well, we will never know now because its head's missing.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Oh well. Okay, you may. Is it really 50 fellowship? Oh, okay. Oh, you're not getting that.
What's 50 fellowship?
Good reputation. That's not what I want. It's pay what I want.
Yeah, you need pretty high skills and that one.
Yeah, you may both take Peer Fist of Steel for 200. No, I'm gonna say 150. I'm gonna end.
Like you get peer of stuff through part course of the story rather than through skills.
Technically, it's a talent, so. I mean, if you want to make sure you. Oh, I suppose. I don't think you've earned it quite yet. I mean, a lot of people are like friendly and willing towards you, but you're not quite peer yet. If that makes sense.
Good standing, you mean?
Yeah, you've got like a good standing with them. Especially like the officers and stuff. You got a good standing with them, but at the same time, I don't think it's enough to just warrant giving you peer for free. So I'll say if you spend XP on it, if you spend 150 XP on it, it's basically like you've been a bit kind, like you've, I don't know, done other stuff. Scarlet puts in a good word for you, if that makes sense. Stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah, let's get peer.
so yeah, so you
Well,
get...
I'm gonna get it. Don't know about.
Nice. Yeah, you gain +10 when dealing with like the members of the Fist of Steel who know who you are, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes
Like,
sense.
You're an investigation officer investigating XYZ. Because technically, you're not just meant to. Your job, your contract says you investigate any potential internal cults, not just the Burning Sun. The Burning Sun is why you are hired, but any other cults you run across that are hostile to the ship are like part of your contract. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I made the very first episode very awkward, didn't I? With
Yeah.
that weird. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, I hadn't roleplayed in ages. I hadn't done this in ages. I've only ever DM'd once properly like this before. So, and you were both like,
It's,
you were both like,
I've never done this.
but yeah. So yeah, yeah, he seems mostly willing with information and stuff. Anything else you want to try and find out from him?
Yeah, who's the leader of your bunch?
Are you just like, are you still intimidating him, or are you trying to charm him, or what are you doing?
I'm still intimidating.
I mean, I could try to charm. Eh? No, I'm kidding. He probably hates me.
He's probably absolutely terrified of you.
I thought you had charm ace.
I do have charm.
Why isn't it tick then?
No, I don't have charm actually.
Oh,
I never.
you never bought it. Okay.
I have charm. Let's see how Ace.
At the moment, I just spent all my XP.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how Ace's attempt goes. If that fails, I'll just try my magic.
Yeah. Roll another intimidate. He doesn't seem to be. He's like. He seems to like stutter and stuff. So roll another intimidate.
1 second. I'm just. Now my character has stupendous agility. Okay, rolling intimidate. Who are they?
Restrain.
Yeah. He's like very taken aback. I don't know who's in charge, but they're on the Isabella. Please don't hurt me. He's like cowering at this point.
Yeah, let's take him back to his cell before he pisses himself.
He's already done that.
He probably already has.
He did that.
Yeah.
He did that at the first roll. He did that when he slammed the table, hands on the table. So yeah.
Yeah, let's take him back to his cell before he does something other than piss his pants.
So yeah, you now have another lead.
If he had the right of pure thought, this would not affect him.
Yeah, well, he's just a flipping tech priest, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's a low-level tech priest.
Yeah. I'm adding another.
So, I guess we're done with this guy then. On to the next one.
Yay.
I don't know how reliable.
never-
Yeah. I've put it as down as another as another lead. I don't know how reliable you want to say it is.
I don't say it's that reliable. He could be anywhere.
So unreliable.
At least we know he's on the Isabella. So that's some minor...
He gave us a location, not a name.
Yeah, he get.
The location is better than anything at this point, though.
Yeah, it's still a lead. Don't forget. I mean, you're not gonna find a lead like. Yeah, don't forget these ships are mostly isolated. So if you're not looking on the right ship, you're never gonna find them.
Yep.
So. That's what I mean. It's like, how reliable do you trust that the lead ship is on the Isabella?
That is true.
Like, how much do you trust that Brother Rook knows that lead ship is on that ship? Bearing in mind he's a 200-year-old tech priest and has contact with other. He's had contact with other members of the Burning Sun before. Remember he had the conversation with Father Kyles back on a few episodes ago when you found the one of the other date slates. Hello?
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Like,
He did have.
he's not particularly high ranking, but it doesn't mean he's not like a trusted member, don't forget.
Yeah.
So once we get we have. So who's next on the list?
You're not sure.
Just bring us in one of the guys that we just captured.
Are you? Did you just say that?
No.
Did you just say that?
No. No.
No, we're beat up the guy who tried to kill himself.
Um.
That would be the navigations officer.
Oh yeah, he tried to suicide himself, didn't he? Yeah.
He must be in a lot of pain.
He is. He comes in. He's got. He's brought in. There's a servitor, and you see the deputy surgeon with him as well. The servitor is kind of like half hardwired to his face. It looks particularly painful and quite just sort of rudimentary. Very well done, but it's not like a permanent thing, if that makes sense. The surgeon informs you that he will be waiting outside. This is to make sure he doesn't just say silent. And then he leaves. He goes back outside. It does look particularly painful. It's like hardwired, like half his where his mouth was damaged from the cyanide. Oh, not cyanide, but whatever it was.
Aesop asks how's yeah. Well, Aesop asks how is the jaw doing?
He just flips you off.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Yeah, he just flips you
you're
off.
regretting your decision now, aren't you?
He just flips you off. Yeah, he's just constantly holding his finger out to you at this point.
Okay, well now that the pleasantries are done.
Puts his finger down.
I wish I had a shock module on this baton. That would have helped.
You could ask one of the guards, see if they got one.
That would make it fun.
I mean, don't forget, you are in the brig. You have access to interrogation tools and stuff. And these people are meant to be keeping prisoners, don't forget.
Yeah.
Like, the commissary's coming over because you've arrested officers, and this is a really big deal. But normally, stuff like this is dealt internally. And so...
Well, in this case, I don't think we're going to get much out of him if he's going to be this pissed off at us.
I mean, you can still try and... You can try and intimidate him and stuff. Or you can...
I'm going to try
or you
torturing him, so...
Right, okay, how are you going to try and torture him?
looking mean and messing with his servitor thing.
Messing with the servitor does nothing. It's just like basically a voice. It's basically like a crude voice module. It's like basically a temporary voice module that the tech person rigged up for the time being, so that he could be interrogated.
Oh.
Like it's not like it's not like messing with it will do anything. It's just a servitor.
Well, Ace was going to try and snap his finger. He keeps flipping off. He keeps flipping off.
Yeah, you
Or break the hand.
give me a strength test.
Do we know if you broke it or if you shattered it?
It's only enough to give him pain. No.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, wait, you haven't rolled. No. He's like fights you. He's not properly restrained, and he's like trying to or he's like refusing to give his hand. He's like hit. Actually, wait. Let me roll for him. Oh no, he rolled 95. Yeah, no, he fails awfully. Yeah, no. There's this. You watch this really pathetic fight. Ace wins, takes his finger, breaks it.
Well, not break it, just because it'll give him lots of pain, like fracture.
Yeah, what you do is you put you put his hand on the table and just hit it with your mallet, your stick. He yelps, which is the first sound he's actually made. Now what? After this ridiculous,
Okay.
awful fight.
Okay, well after that Benny Hill moment,
Oh, he deserved it.
what is your leader's name? I guess that's what my guy asked.
He gives you a funny look, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah. What's his name? And I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, if you're just gonna ask him, he's just not gonna respond. He furrows his brow. I actually need to look at my notes because I can't remember. I'm sure. Is it in the community notes? He says, Sun Raider. And it's very
Sun.
Sun Raider.
Oh.
That's all he says. It seems very obvious that it's quite painful for him to talk. Probably because there's a massive flipping servitor half stuck into his face.
What?
Well, he said
What
he
would you-
decided to try and
you
kill
gotta-
himself.
What was your group planning to do with the ship?
He shrugs.
Why are they after a warrant of trade?
Give me a roll.
Roll of what?
It's up to you. Do you want to try and intimidate him, charm him? Do you want to try and gamble with him? You just question him at this point. He goes, not sure. Something with HQ. Something with boss. Like, not sure. Something with boss.
So, we don't know who his boss is. Unless it was Scarlet.
Don't forget there are other ships. He did give you the name, don't forget.
Oh, so.
Like that's
We
what
don't. We don't. I don't think we'll need him anymore unless Maximus wants to do anything.
No, I can't think of anything to do to him right now.
Tim's.
That was a lot of mumbling.
I said I can't think of anything to do to him right now.
I mean, you could turn him into a servitor. I don't think the commissary would be very happy, but
I could. I could. I mean.
No, you can't actually. Doesn't have a high enough. He doesn't have a high enough.
He doesn't know this. You know, if you didn't tell him the truth, I could turn him into a servitor.
He hasn't committed tech heresy.
God damn it. Doesn't
Yeah,
believe
no.
me.
yeah, I know he's just like he just looks at you weirdly and then just goes back to.
He felt so. He felt so hard. He has an even worse opinion of you now than thought possible.
I know it's like that you're. It's almost like you're not actually looking like a tech priest and just looking like some guy in some robes. I mean, nearly every tech piece you've run across has mechadendrites, and you don't.
We'll think up of a really confusing lore situation on why my guy doesn't.
I mean, no,
He's
like,
probably because he's a janitor or something.
like tech priests don't have to have mechadendrites. It's just most get them. Like the normal image of a tech priest is with mechadendrites. This is just what everyone assumes. Like, if you Google tech priest, nearly all of them have mechadendrites. This is just the standard case. They're just stereotyping you, and then they're just like, you're not a tech priest, whatever. Or you just like some tech aid.
I don't think we can get any more out of them.
Yeah, no, he's not being very cooperative. So who'd you send in next? I assume you send him back to his room.
Yeah. Okay.
Who do you send in next?
Hey, I don't think we could interrogate the Master at Arms because he's probably like he's so hurt he can't move.
You could ask the Master of Surgeons right outside the door. You could ask him.
Yeah, let's ask him. Is the guy in one piece enough to be interrogated, or should we not? Whilst
He
sending.
shrugs. He shrugs, sort of like he doesn't know if he's well enough to be interrogated. He's alive and not on anaesthetic, and not going to kill himself.
So that could potentially make this whole thing a slightly bit more easier. But he could also die in the meantime.
You did break his ribs pretty badly.
He should have tried to run.
He didn't run. He tried to.
No,
he tried to kill you.
He should have tried to run. That's my guy's response to this all. He should have tried to run. But he attacked you. He should have tried to run. How do you work with this guy?
So yeah, you can't bring him into the interrogation room because he's not well enough to get out of bed. But you can go into you can go into a cell. He's been strapped to the bed. You can see like there's very obvious surgical like stitches and bandages on his chest where he's had surgery to not kill himself with his own ribs. He's sort of like half awake. They've clearly not used anaesthetic on him at all. Or what they has is made him like completely delusional.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of him.
You can try. See, I thought this episode you were going to go to a new ship, and instead you're just beating up people. Yeah, no, he's just like... He just dribbles at you. When you try to talk to him, he's like, bleh, and just dribbles slightly.
Well, this is useful.
That just
And now it's
yeah, that just leaves
you know,
now for the mastermind.
Yeah, as he's brought in, he's got a coolness that none of the others has. Like, Brother Rook, sorry, was very nervous and jumpy. Obviously, Titus was very like in pain, but he still seemed on edge. Father Veer just seems completely cool and relaxed. He sits down, looks at you, like cups his hands, looks at you.
Oh, Aesol drags up a chair and sits at the opposite end.
Just
Like,
looks at you. He's
oh,
like fiddling
nice,
with his
nice
thumbs.
casual like.
Yeah, he's just fiddling with his thumbs. Is Maximus staying in the shadows? Is he doing a little dance? What's he doing?
Just really like a staring competition, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I guess Maximus is just standing like opposite of Aesol, like right next to him.
Yeah, sort of just standing down. Give me intimidate.
Me?
No, Ace. Sorry, Aesol. Yeah, he seems to get a little bit on. Like you have a cold, hard stare that you've learnt from the Skitari, because all they seem to do is do cold, hard stares. You seem to have this stare, and you've got it on point, and he sort of ends up looking away, just
Like the
looking around.
unblinking stare.
Yeah, you've got that on point, and it sort of throws him off a little, and he just ends up looking away. He's just like looking round, looks at Maximus, looks at the shadows of the guards in the background. He's still just twiddling his thumbs.
How to start this off?
I don't know, with words.
With swords. No, I'm kidding. We went to my...
What were you planning to do with the ship?
Do it. I was awake.
I already intimidated him.
He smiles and goes, "Not much. Just
Not
gonna-"
much being referring to making demons infiltrate the ship.
He chuckles. That was just a contingency plan, which you seem to have already prepared for, already know about. No. We were just making it ready.
So you were preparing to bring demons onto the ships.
If our situation went sour, or we were ready to crash and burn, shall we say?
Well, there's still that potential, but more than likely you won't succeed in those contingency plans.
No, that's very obvious now.
So either you can tell us what you know, or
We could kill you.
Yeah, we could kill you.
Somebody give me an intimidate.
Commissars won't be happy about that, though.
If you don't, if Maximus says that, I'm gonna have to give you a penalty because that's just really like what. But I was gonna say you can have a +5 until Maximus decides to be like, oh no, until the commissar knows about it, and then they will be really pissed. It's like what?
He just.
Yeah, he just chuckles. He's like, it's not the worst. If death's the worst you can offer, then you don't get anything else out of me.
Actually, I can make your existence very painful for several weeks.
Why just several?
He sort of just leans back in the chair. He's like, not saying anything at this point. Show me your best then. He's got like this slight annoying smile on him.
Oh, he's one of those guys that
Yeah,
want
he's
to take a
one of those.
power axe to his skull too, but I really can't because people will be mad.
You have access to what they've got in the crowd control weapons and stuff in the brig. So if you
You
want
know, I
to
think
borrow,
pulling out a lethal weapon will scare him a little bit more.
Well, my trudging.
Yeah, get ready to beat him with your trudging.
what are you doing now? You hitting him?
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, like
Yes,
the-
ACL's French kissing him. He's fulfilling every fangirl's dream right now. I don't know. I thought you said, "Are you kissing him?"
No, I said, are you beating him? Like, you were talking
Okay.
about pulling out your weapons.
Oh, Ace already uses trudging and turns it on. Just has a mono upgrade.
he just sort of like shrugs slightly and goes, "Am I meant to be impressed?"
Get him. Do it.
He looks
Oh,
slightly
Maximus,
confused.
will you hold out his arm?
He looks slightly confused at
Yeah, I
Maximus.
do.
The guy just holds out
I
his
do
arm.
so.
He just holds
Yeah,
out his
but I
arm.
pin it to the table.
Yeah.
Right, no, I keep it straight and airborne.
This is gonna be... Watch me fail this.
Just roll.
She'll miss horribly and end up clocking my guy in the face.
I was gonna say you don't need to roll because he's not resistant. Like, you roll weapon skill when you're trying to hit someone who's moving. He's not moving. I was just gonna say you roll
Yeah,
damage.
And since he's not moving,
Ow, that's
and
gonna
a
hurt.
negative 3.8.
Like-
You hit me, kill me, and
Yeah, I was gonna.
yeah.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, weapon skill is for when you're trying to hit someone who is moving and trying to fight back. When he's standing still, you automatically hit. So I was just gonna ask for roll damage. You hit him for 12. Yeah, you hear a very audible crack and his arm breaks. He yells. He tries to pull it back off Maximus.
And I'm just holding it.
Give me a strength test.
You know, my really buff Einstein character.
Yeah.
No, his arm like dislocates and he's able to recoil.
Yeah, the force of the blow is so strong, it's sort of like it catches you slightly off guard, Maximus, and you let go. He cups his arm. He's like, ah. Yeah, he's like clutching his arm now.
So, do you believe us now?
You've actually managed to break it in such a way that part of the bone is sticking out. Like you properly crippled his arm. By the way, was it his left or his right arm? Just for reference.
Whichever is his dominant.
Yeah, it's right then.
More like
You've broken his forearm, I assume. Broken his right forearm. He's like clutching it.
Yeah.
He might not be able to use that for a while.
And
Yeah,
probably
he-
never.
He's sort of like clutching it and stuff. He doesn't seem to. Yeah, he's quite distracted by the fact that you've punctured his. Like you've put the bone outside of his skin.
So, do you believe us now that we can put you in enough pain to make you talk?
Are you going like intimidation check, Maximus?
Yeah,
No,
you
that's
have to
just
do an
sick.
intimidation check if you want to try and get him to talk again. Otherwise, he's just going to ignore you and clutch his arm in pain.
God
No.
damn it. I'd re-roll that, but I have a feeling it's just going to get worse if I try. It also helps I don't have intimidation, and I should probably do that.
Oh, Ace will.
Yeah, I imagine.
You don't need it because I'm.
Yeah, I
You
imagine.
don't need it because I'm.
Yeah. I imagine Maximus talks and he just ignores him, and so Ace puts the baton underneath his chin and makes him look up. Just sort of underneath it. I assume you're both wearing your helmets?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you're both like just these cold, hard face like
Well,
faces.
except
Okay,
for my
so
guy, he probably looks like a kitten right now. So he's failed every intimidate.
yeah. You don't
You
realise
can just hear this like comical laughter coming from Maximus, and that's just disturbing everyone.
I imagine he's got like a kickback sticker on his back at this point that somebody's put on there and he hasn't realised. And like this is why no one's intimidated by him. It's just like every time he turns around, he'll just kick me on his back. It's like, the hell. So, but yeah.
Alright.
So Ace, what are you asking him?
What were you going to do with the ship?
We were prepping. We were just prepping it.
Prepping it for what?
He sort of like half chuckles, half cringes. Wouldn't you like to know?
I think we'll leave him for now.
You're just gonna leave him?
I don't want to break more of his arms. He only has two. I mean, how many more arms can he keep?
I mean, he's got 2 bones in his arm, and you've got both his legs as well, and his fingers,
Yeah,
and
we
his hands, and his feet.
We could get more info out of him and break more bones.
You could hit him in the rib, just below the ribs, to where it's nice and soft. What else? You could.
He needs to be actually be able to talk.
Yeah, you just don't break his
Okay.
jaw or neck. That's fine. Or
Yeah, but can't break his ribs because then he can't talk. He'd
Oh,
be
yeah,
too
that's-
much pain because he
yeah,
wouldn't.
as long as you don't go for like the main body, you could do lots. You could cut him. You could see if the surgeon's got any drugs. Zap him. Throw him in cold water. I know way too much about interrogation. There's way too
Hey,
much.
we could pour cold water. We could pour
Request some
salted water on the wound.
Yeah, are you gonna do
just
that?
about to say we could request some salt
If you want. It's up to
and
you.
well, I have bats.
It's up to you what you want to do with this prisoner.
Let's rub salt in the wound.
Yeah. Give me a Medicare test, Ace.
Concerned your guy's apparently better than my guy is with this stuff.
Yeah, Ace has got like 44 plus 20 from the medkit.
Right, I forgot to add my bonus.
Oh, if you forgot to add your, oh yeah, then you'd have passed. That's fine.
Still better.
Wow, you failed even worse. I was gonna say you passed, but then you decided to roll with the medkit and failed horribly. Which doesn't really, actually in this case, doesn't matter because you don't really care about this guy. You kind of awkwardly, like, click, like, very awfully put the bone back in, and what you've done is you decided to cover your hand in salt before you do it, so now now his arm won't set properly, and it's full of salt. So, congratulations.
Well, at least he'll talk to us. Quick, get the
Yeah.
lemon juice bath prepared.
Yeah, no, he is still awake. He's pretty, like, in agony.
Quick, get the skin graffer and the lemon juice bath ready.
We're not that horrible.
I am.
Yeah, so,
Oh,
he's in a lot of pain. Do you want to try and question him again?
What?
yeah, I'm gonna roll inquiry again.
Yeah, he's much more willing to talk at this point. It seems you're just gonna slowly destroy his body.
Wear him down.
Yeah.
We're gonna do more than wear him down.
Look, we were. He's like, we were just ordered to get into command positions. We weren't told why or for what reason. He's not looking at you at this point. He's like looking at his arm, which he's trying to clutch.
When he clutches it, it just hurts more.
Yeah, he's like not sure what to do at this point. So yeah. he's
Well,
like,
there's salt inside of the wound. I'd imagine so.
yeah. Plus, Ace set it really badly, which doesn't help.
Well, you know what the bandits in Borderlands say: strip the flesh, salt the wound. But in this case, instead of stripping the flesh, we just straight up salted the wound.
So yeah, he tells you exactly. I just said. As I just said, they just ordered to get into command positions.
Oh, I don't think we could get much more out of him now.
It is true.
He's willing to talk, so you can question him about other stuff.
Oh, what else do we need?
I know, maybe more.
Leader's name?
Why did you need hallucinogenic grenades?
He sort of he's like, they're a good way to discredit someone. If they go crazy, well.
Okay. Who is the intended target?
They're just. What do you like? He's like, he looks at you a bit weirdly at that like the intended target. Like what?
Well, if you said it would destroy someone's credibility if they looked insane, there had to have been an intended target. Who would it have been?
He sort of
No.
like half shrugs at that. It's like whoever we needed, whoever was getting close to us, I suppose. Or
And also, who ordered our assassination? And
he like
properly
looks
found
like
out that
they never found out about the assassination. You intercepted it before it got to them. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So like you're questioning about stuff he doesn't actually know about. He's like, what?
Okay. Well, let's ask this again. Do you know the leader's name?
We only know him as Sunraider.
Do you know where he's at? Accurately.
He's based on the Isabella. I don't know accurately. I've never met him in person.
Oh. Is he a tech priest, a guard, maybe the captain?
I don't know. I've never met him in person. How am I meant to know what his rank is by a name alone? He's
Surely someone within your organization might have slipped up and said what his rank is.
Look, I only had a contact, and my contact was a brother. No, it's not Veer. It is. Look, my contact was Brother Carl's on board the Isabella. No, not Brother Carl's, Father Carl's on the Isabella. He is, he's one of the communications officers, that's all I know.
Huh.
I never met Father Carl's, I think Brother Ruckus did. Brother Rook did.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to talk to him then about this.
again.
Yeah. Except be a little bit more abrasive.
Oh, we can let him go and the surgeon fix up his arm.
Yeah, the surgeon kind of looks at the wound. He like looks at it and he just sighs and just takes him to like. There is a small like not surgery or ward or anything. There's just sort of like a few of the rooms have got medical equipment in them to treat people. And the surgeon just sighs and takes him in, starts patching him up. I assume bring him back in Tech Priest Ruckus? Or Brother Rook?
Yes.
Yep. You bring him back. He looks very skittish.
Again.
Again.
Hello again.
Hi.
Well, we have some new information that you seem to neglected telling us.
What?
Well, things about Brother Kyle's.
He
Father
looks.
Kyle's, you numpty.
Father Kyle's. I'm sorry.
He's like, don't know what you're on about.
You're a terrible liar.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, he's
but-
obvious. Like,
but
you can roll scrutiny, but I mean, he's pretty
it's
obviously lying.
pretty obvious.
Yeah, like,
So I'm not even gonna bother. It's pretty obvious.
yeah, no.
Yeah, failed my intimidation roll for the.
I was gonna say you get a bonus. Like, you shouldn't just roll. You should say,
Oh, right,
rolling,
yeah. Yeah,
Just
and
like, don't
what
forget
bonus?
you've already intimidated him. He's kind of heard some of this, like, Father Carl. No, yeah, Father Fear yelled out quite a bit. I was gonna give you a plus 20, but obviously, like, because you rolled.
oh, sorry. Let's see what it is with 20.
Just like, say I'm gonna roll interrogation now.
Stop.
Intimidation. Yeah, no. He doesn't seem
Well,
that.
it's-
Yeah, he doesn't seem He doesn't seem scared enough about you to give up that information.
Let me try charming him. You can tell us.
It's not actually
Sorry.
registering the. It's not actually registering the 20.
Is it not?
You can tell us. Because even if they send people after you, we'll make sure they won't get you.
Roll charm.
Do I get any bonuses or modifiers with it?
No.
No, it's not registering it. Lol.
God damn.
No.
Why do I suck? Why? Why?
Because you're not a social character. Different.
Fuck me.
He's like, I'm not telling you anything. He tried breaking
He's
his
not
arm.
cooperating. He's not cooperating.
No. We're not breaking his arm. He hasn't done anything to actually deserve it yet.
Could you just imagine him doing like the good cop, bad cop thing and failing at it miserably? They're both really bad cops.
So,
Oh,
so
we can just wait for.
yeah.
We can just finish up here and wait for the commissar.
Yeah, because I'm sure the commissar will be able to convince him.
Yeah.
Consider that commissar probably ain't gonna hold anything back. Just, where are they? I don't know what you're talking about. Pulls that knife. Where are they? Oh god. Put your hand down. I don't want you to put your hand down. Where are they? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Stop, please.
Yeah, stop, because, like, you just go on and on. And yeah, anyway, so, are you gonna... You've still got, like, maybe an hour or two before the commissary arrives. Are you gonna do anything in that time? Are you gonna talk to anyone?
We could talk to the guy who's about half dead.
What?
The guy who we had to check to see if he's even medically able to be interrogated.
He's not. He probably.
Yeah, you're gonna talk to...
What?
You're gonna check on York, okay? Well, he's still kind of there.
Yeah.
I thought, like, when you said you were finishing up here, I assumed you were going to go to talk to someone else, but not.
To get some food.
We go get some food. So, I was gonna say, people with fleet voxes probably have information about other ships. People who have access to astropaths definitely have that information about other ships. Almost certainly. Probably not Scarlet, to be honest, because Scarlet would probably only get fleet information, but Winters or Stefan probably might have some leads for you about other ships. Commander Diane, if you can get her to talk to you without throwing something at you, probably might have something. Solar probably hears a lot of chatter. Celia definitely hears a lot of chatter.
We could ask Commander Stefan.
Yeah. He's in the armsman. He's got an office, and he's just sorting out some paperwork. He looks up. He's like, "Ah, a break. Good. Can I help you with anything?"
I mean, like, just before the commissar gets here, we're trying to find out if we can get any more leads before we move on.
He stops and thinks. This is the first time you've seen him without his helmet. He's got like short blonde hair and like blue eyes. He's not Voidborn because he's not got the pale skin, like the pale withered skin. He looks probably. He's actually got like tattoos on his face. He might be like Highborn or something. And he sort of thinks for a moment. He's like, well, I heard some. I gotta think now. Bugger. I heard some rumours on the Flameworks, that there was some sort of tech priest about. Sorry, let me clarify. There's some sort of insane tech priest assassin, is from what I can gather. Honestly, it sounds more like a ghost story. The commissary's investigated it multiple times and never come up with anything, yet the rumour still persists. I know the Wrath of Steel has been having a lot of issues recently, ever since they brought in that Space Hulk chunk. People disappearing, the riot break. Was there anything particular you were after?
Oh, what happened to the riot?
There was some. A lot of the people that were quarantined, there was managed to cause a riot break on the Wrath of Steel. External help as well. It was pretty messy. A number of armsmen were killed. A number of personnel were escaped as well. They think, I'm not sure of the details. I think it might have something to do with what they brought on. Pardon me. He burps. He's drinking a fizzy drink. He's like, yeah, I'm not entirely sure on the details. The House Guard, I'm more informed about the House Guard activities than armsmen, but I know it's put the ship on a bit more of a tighter security.
Yeah, maybe we can go help them out.
I just realised I put one of the characters on the wrong ship. Because technically, Larkin isn't.
Dun, 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 dun.
Because. Wait, no, I put 3 characters on the wrong ship. Whoopsie. 4 characters. Wow, I'm awful. Cool. Yeah. Sorry, I put Data on the Wrath of Steel, and he should have been on the St. Amherst, and then Larkin and them should have been on the Wrath of Steel. So yeah. He tells you a bit more about the riots. They were related to the Space Hulk. Mostly only the quarantine people escaped. It seems to be organised by them, but obviously other prisoners escaped as well. So yeah, I've also updated leaders to Leader Sunraider. Do you want to bump that up to reliable or fact or what?
Yeah, reliable.
Because don't forget, but you've had most of the people say roughly the same thing. They've all said roughly the same thing, so Um,
So next up,
so yeah,
is there any like equipment that we need to buy first?
it's up to you. Do you want to buy something?
Maximus wants arms.
Why, why do I need arms?
Yeah, you buy two poor quality bionic arms. Okay, you got two extra arms. No,
Yeah, no, Maximus needs a mechadendrite or something.
yeah, you were looking at Mechadendrite?
Yeah. I want to get a
Uh,
mechanite so that could be useful, and people would stop looking at me weirdly.
You'd have to talk to Winters about that. If you wanted to.
You would also need basic mechadendrite skill or whatever it is.
Yeah, you need the skill as well related to it. There's like a one-time buy and you can use all Mechadendrites with it. It's really broken. Oh.
Hey, we can go ask Winters next.
Sure. She's... Where is she? You have to head down to where Asan is. Everyone's favourite creepy tech priest.
My guys are the only one actually half happy to be going down there, just yay!
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding. He's actually creeped out as everybody else is.
so yeah, as you get down there, she's not quite that, you're a bit quicker walking, because obviously she stops every 5 minutes to inspect panels and stuff. You're near the area, you can see one of the one of the cleaning servitors in the hallway. The hallway where it was is now very clean. Like, where you left the panel, like, the servitors have slowly crept out and started cleaning the hallway. It's a bit weird. It's taken them a very long time, because obviously this area is not very well maintained. And it's taken them, like, an hour to do, like, an inch. It's ridiculous.
What? An hour to do an inch?
Oh, okay, maybe not that much, but you know what I mean. It's very, very slow progress. And she's like, you sort of get there, and she's like, oh, hello, Maximus.
Well, I'm trying to brush up on Warhammer stuff at the same time, so I know what the hell we're talking about.
You're talking about tech. You're talking to a tech priest.
I know that.
You're talking to the head, effectively the head of the engineering on the ship. Chief engineer, Engineer Prime is the chief engineer on the ship.
Okay, I'm aware of that.
So yeah, she looks at you. She's like, yes. Did you want something?
What did we come down here and talk to her about?
Your Mechadendrite.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
also leads on other ships.
Well, first order of business, did you find any leads? Did you get any leads from any of the other ships?
Inquiry roll.
And I can support that if I pass one.
Yes, if I pass one. Damn.
You forgot you had to let me get it first.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I mean, can't you still...
I do know better.
Yeah, no. She's like, I'm sorry, I can't really help you.
Okay. Alright, well...
Would you stop
You're talking
mumbling,
about
please?
getting some mechadendrites.
Give me a barter roll.
Oh, yes, I also don't have...
I'm aware.
Yay!
She shakes her head. Sorry, we don't really deal with mechadendrites too much. You'd have to try one of the ships. I believe the Saint Amherst has a sort of, does a lot of that sort of stuff. A lot of my tech priests go there on occasion to have tune-ups and such.
Okay, so your next location.
Well, we have to go back to the. Let's go buy some stuff from the armor or whatever it is.
Cool. Well, so what are you buying?
Partner. No, I'm kidding.
One second, looking for stuff.
Oh my gosh, there's someone else in the chat. What?
Oh yeah, it's probably somebody from FA because I put a link on FA. State who ye be, please.
Justin Blocker?
Justin Blocker. Okay, what is
Hey.
what is a potential username that might know you by?
Would you like an? Would Maximus like an Uspex?
Aspects.
It gives you plus 20 to your awareness tests.
Yeah.
What are you looking at now?
It's in tools.
Oh, it's in tools. Okay. This is what I don't get, is that gear and tools are two separate categories. I'm like, what?
Yeah, one's the demolition charge.
It's like, some of these are just really confusing. It's like, I can understand certain things. I can understand sort of drugs and consumables in its own category, but isn't like a gas mask a tool and not gear? I don't know. That's just me being me.
Hey, did Maximus take the... You didn't take the flipping armor. And he's missing a load of XP.
Why is he missing XP? What?
Well,
He's missing a lot of XP.
Okay, well. God damn it, now I'm confused myself. But I spent 250 to get Charm.
You're not put. Oh, he's not putting XP spent. XP to spend and XP spent on the bottom. This is why we're getting confused.
Oh.
There's a at the very bottom.
Yeah, no, that's where I've been putting it. I just keep trying to put it in the spend. Or spent.
Yeah, you're not putting anything in advancements taken either, because I don't see charm in there.
Okay, so 250.
And awareness.
Because like if I just show
Wait,
you,
You've got
Awareness is there.
security.
Awareness is there.
like that's yours, and then if I put aces on the screen, just so people who are watching can see, like Ace's got all these ones that he spent and lots of XP spent and stuff, and then Maximus is like
Jeez,
4
he
things.
won't be dead. Well,
Yeah,
I'm new to this all.
It's fine. That's fine. This is why we're trying to sort it out.
Fluffy.
Like-
really.
Oh yeah, I forgot I put that.
Disorders. Fluffy.
Yeah. I forgot.
So AC is a fluffy. Whatever it is.
Yeah, you've got like... You're missing like 1,000 XP.
Oh, that's fine. We can sort that out after session if it's really important. But yeah, you've taken a no awareness is there.
Yeah, I've got awareness. I got my weapon skill.
Oh, this is riveting. Paperwork.
I was saying being security, charm.
He's probably missing a bit extra than that. He's got like 1,300 XP he hasn't used.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't care about that right now. I just want to progress the story.
Yeah. What we'll do, what I'll do after session is I'll make sure Maximus has the right amount compared to you, Ace, and then we can work from there.
Yes. That does not bore whoever Justin Blocker
Yeah.
is.
Let's not bore like all 2 fans we have.
Woo! 2 subscribers! Yay! We're
Oh, wow.
famous!
2 watches.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, for
I'm kidding. I don't have that. Check if you
Ace,
got any.
will Ace wants manacles, a multi-key, and a pair of blind grenades.
Oh gosh. Right, one at a time. You want-
Manacles are really basic. They're basically handcuffs.
Yeah, I know. It's more a case of just trying to find out plenty of. Manacles you can buy for like 100 washers. I think is that the
Yeah.
right is that the right currency of the ship?
Yes.
You can buy those for like 100 washers.
So, 100 bosses for manacles and multi-key.
Multi-key. I've got to read what it actually is. That is not how you scroll down.
Oh wait, Maximus already has a multi-key. Whoops.
Doesn't hurt to have one in case you have to do a solo.
Like all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been in the last 2.
It's pretty good. By the way, which armor are you going to?
The house guard
House Guard.
one.
Yeah, they say they can sell you one for
Brown Galtor.
they'll sell you one for 400 washers.
Yeah, because we're gonna like be moving ships, so
Yeah.
we might as well use this 1,000.
Yeah, just burn
So
some money.
that's 500. And how much for a pair of blind/smoke grenades?
Smoke grenade. He says he doesn't have any blind grenades. The Master of Arms came by and took the last 2 the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, it's almost like things have consequences.
Well, we only need like smoke grenade.
Smoke grenades. I can't flipping find them, so
And some high explosive ordnance shells. No, I'm kidding. That's not.
smoke grenades are 100 each.
Washers.
Yeah, washers.
So that's 700 washers.
Is Maximus buying anything? Or are you just
No,
are you just like Ace
No,
all the
I'm-
shopping again?
I'm just gonna let him do shopping again, because, I mean, I have a decent weapon loadout.
But a really crap skill loadout.
Really crappy skill loadout, but I can kill people. That's all that matters. No, I need to work on my skills. But we'll do that another time.
I mean,
Like, later, because I'm probably gonna take a nap after this session.
And would people stop messing around with my spreadsheet so I can actually type stuff in?
I'm not touching it.
What spreadsheet?
My character sheet, it keeps closing down the boxes I'm trying to type in because someone's poking around it.
Yeah, I have it open, but I'm not touching it.
I have mine open.
I think the last thing would be on the list.
It might just be a bit jumpy.
What's it called? I'm trying to remember exactly where it's from. One of them gives you like a shock generator for the weapon you're using.
Is this a weapons upgrade? A weapon upgrade?
Yeah.
Right, you're not going to have time to get that installed. You can buy it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. No,
yeah, okay.
I think it's Legends of the Expanse.
Why don't we say you can't get it on this ship, but then you can get it on the next ship?
Okay.
Like, just you look for it now, and then we can carry on the story, and then you can buy it on the next ship. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because obviously, we've already stalled once. So right. Maximus not buying anything.
No, I'm not buying anything.
Ace not buying anything for Maximus.
Oh. Let's buy a servo score upgrade, bro.
But mine's still alive.
Don't want to try and buy power armor.
Awesome
I think.
little, awesome little server
No, that'd be
scope.
expensive as hell.
No,
informs you
no.
he's even
In A,
having
we're
that.
not. In A, we're not space marines.
You can wear
power.
you can wear power armor. People wear power armor even if they're not space marines.
I know. 'cause I
Yeah,
saw
just look at the
pictures of
adaptive
techniques.
sororitas or whatever it is.
Sisters of Battle,
Yep.
Inquisition. Who else wears power armor? War Masters, Rogue Traders. I mean, it's not common outside the Space Marines, but it's not like unheard of.
Mm.
Anyway,
Okay, well, that'd be expensive. We have a better chance of picking some up off of a dead body.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Wearing.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. And specs.
all specs.
Let's give it to Maximus so his awareness for what actually matters.
This is my specialty. I don't know.
Well, he's the only one who has tech use.
Yeah, I mean, you can still have an Auspex and get the bonus for it, but Maximus can make a tech use roll to spot things not normally.
Sorry. I'm trying to adjust my headset so I can hear you guys better.
Yeah, he says he'll sell you one for 500 washes.
We're just 2 down.
2 washes down.
Is he able to?
What? If you give him a thrown gout, he'll take it. No, you give him 2 thrown gouts instead of washes. He'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So like,
Yeah.
who gets the specs? It's Maximus who gets the specs.
Yeah. So if you put that on your character sheet, Maximus, or specs, or scanner, if you want to be lazy, or specs, it gives you. I'll read it properly now. There's 20.
Okay, this goes under my equipment. You said.
If you put this, if you put that what I've just written now, all specs plus 20 awareness, tech use for additional info, that should prompt you. Anyway, so the commissary
Okay.
arrives. The commissary is now on the ship. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go meet them?
Yeah, let's go meet him. Let's not avoid it any longer. He needed to meet it up in the first place.
Yeah. So yeah, he rides on a not a Thunderhawk. That would be ridiculous. He rides on a.
That'd be hilarious if
Be
you.
amazing.
Right.
He rides on a gun cutter.
Wait, he could arrive on a Thunder. He could ride on a Thunderhawk, saying they recovered it from some.
I know, but they probably wouldn't give it to the flipping commissary of all the people. No, he rides on a gun cutter, which is the standard sort of gunship. A lot. You've both ridden on one of these before. This particular one is black, and it has like a stylized C on the side, along with the winter House Winter symbol. well, winter scale symbol. Flipping, I can't remember the Rogue Trader house. It's fine. No one cares about them. It's only like your employer and the entire reason of the campaign. Yeah, he's got some house guards with him. They wear slightly darker red, and on instead of a ship symbol, they just have a stylized C. There are 2 officers that step off. They look like commissars. They have the trench coat, the red shirt, sort of the red vest thing, caps. Caps have the House Winter's symbol in gold, so just a stylized snowflake.
Do they come from like the are they like commissars they've taken from the Imperium, or are they just ones that trained locally?
You don't know. They look like Imperium commissars, but then you don't know if they're trained by as Imperial commissars or what. One is quite is I don't know, oldish man, middle-aged. His hair's going slightly grey in spots. He's got a big scar across his face, like across from above one eye, across the bridge of his nose down to his cheek. It looks pretty nasty. On his hip, he's got a plasma pistol and a power sword. Sort of behind him, following him, is a much younger officer. Again, black hair. Not as his armor isn't quite as ornate as the first one. He's got a hand cannon and a chainsword on his hip. And yeah, they sort of walk off, look around. A few house guards are about. Both Commander Stefan and Commander Diane is here. Commander Diane is giving evil shots at Ace, as per usual.
And Ace is just ignoring her.
As per usual. So yeah,
the animosity is palpable.
Yeah, I assume you're sort of standing with the officers' retinue who's greeting them. The prisoners aren't here.
Well,
they're still in the brig. So yeah, he steps up. He's like, "I've heard you made some arrests." He's talking to Stefan, but obviously, if you want to step in.
Yes, we did most of the arrest.
Yeah, he sort of looks at you a bit funny when you speak. You must be the commissary officers. He says that, like, he definitely says that with quotations.
Well,
we did do most of the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Stefan nods and says yes. They're the officers approved by Captain Scarlet and Lord Captain Winterscale. And yes, they have made multiple arrests, including the Master of Arms. And without them, we wouldn't have realised quite how high up the Burning Sun cult had gotten in our ship. You saying anything? You adding anything to that?
No.
Yeah. So the commissar sort of takes. He's like, okay, maybe they're not totally useless and a waste of space. Sort of taking it in. It's like, very well. I've already read your initial reports, but I'll need additional time to read the reports you created on the ship since then, as well as interrogating prisoners and such. Anything you need to add?
Well, we found out their cult leader happens to be on the Isabel.
And that one of their contingency plans was to bring demons into the fleet.
Okay, he makes a very strange face. You might want to do scrutiny.
Which one of us does the scrutiny?
I suggest it's Ace, because he's actually got it trained.
That is true. Okay, Ace.
I am having issues getting Google Docs to work.
Google Docs. What?
It's not loading anything.
That's weird. Because on my side it shows. Oh, that's weird. Why? What are you trying to input?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Legends of Expanse
Oh,
PDF, and it's not loading.
that is weird. Don't worry about that then. We'll sort that out afterwards. Like I'm trying to. Yeah. So he seems very taken aback by you saying that the command is on the Isabella, and then he seems almost annoyed at the idea that they'd bring demons on the ship. He's like, "Well, I'm glad you got rid of them. We're in light of these recent events, we're subtly removing the Burning Sky from our approved cults, and so we'll make their job that much harder." You should say anything?
No, I can't think of anything to say, really.
Ace?
But what else is new?
Are we allowed to get permission to go to the Wrath of Steel?
To carry on investigating these cults? I suppose that should be easy enough, seeing as the,
Not just that. Apparently, the Wrath of Steel is having a lot of problems right now.
Ah, yes, those. Yes, very well. I can sort that out easy enough. And he, like, gestures, he makes, like, he sort of, like, half waves at his, at the other, officer, who, goes onto comms and starts talking to someone. Was there anything else you needed?
Not anything else we might need, but we'll keep you posted on what's happening.
Very well.
But we will need your comms.
I'll give you the comms of my,
And we also have...
I'll give you the comms of my assistant. So, yeah, he gives you the comms of the assistant commissar, whose name I haven't come up with, nor have I come up with him. I knew I'd forgotten to do something. Gosh darn it.
Commissar Jim and Commissar Lim there. No, I'm kidding.
Commissar Professor Doom.
Yeah, his name's Commissar Doom.
Commissar Lint.
Apparently Google Plus is, like, fucked up right now. I can't access anything.
Yeah, mine just actually came up with a... Oh, wait. New extensions.
Yeah,
no, I don't
so...
want it.
So he is Commissar Zeal, and his aide is... who he calls his aide is Commissar... Technically he's a full ranked Commissar, but the other one is Commissar Nithin. So I will add
Nithin.
Nithin.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, so the commissar is like, very well, I wish to see the prisoners. He turns, walks past the four of you, goes off. Nithin stands there for a minute, looks at you. Did you need anything?
No.
What do you think we might need, other than to go get our stuff from there?
He sort of,
Horses.
he sort of shrugs. You might have requested additional manpower or resources.
Potentially resources, but we have some way to contact you, so we'll let you know in time.
He nods. Yes. Well, we have access to the astropaths as well as the long-range comms. So he hands you a small data slate and then leaves.
What's on the data slate?
It's on the slate. It's on the slate.
It's a small message, and it says, Zeal doesn't approve of you, you two. However, I did, along with Captain Scarlet and the Road Trader. So you may or may not have enemies with him. Effectively, he's warning that you may be like the Commissar doesn't like you. So.
But he has to work with us.
Yeah, I mean, like, technically, he has to, but doesn't mean he's going to willingly give you resources or aid or anything. Whereas Nithin's basically saying, yeah, I will help you as much as I can, because technically I'm also a Commissar. I'm just not the senior one. So, I mean, you can't really... If that makes sense. Like, you...
Yeah.
Like...
He can give us what we need when we need it.
Yeah, if you need something, go to Nithin as opposed to Zeal.
Like, as for example, say we're in a firefight and we need the extra muscle.
Oh no, if you're in a firefight, then yeah, Commissar Zeal.
We would call the...
Well, no, I'm saying, as for example, if Zeal wants to be an asshole and say, nope, you got this, Nithin would be like, no, I'm sending guys.
No, he's not. That's not what I'm implying. I'm saying more like if you needed, say, additional manpower, if you needed, say, a permanent gun cutter to allow you to transport between ships, Nithin is probably the person you speak to as opposed to Zeal. Like,
Yeah.
like more long-term resources as opposed to I need people here now because I'm in a massive firefight. Because I mean,
That'd be pretty strange when he's like several ships away.
Like
Well,
yeah,
no, I'm
if
saying as for example, kind of.
yeah, but that's like kind of counteractive to what his job is, which is to keep the peace.
Well, if you want peace, prepare for war. Isn't that the famous saying?
Yeah, something like that. But yeah,
Especially when you have two people with no social skills and a hell of a lot of power behind them.
yeah. So yeah.
Yep.
Getting transport over to the Wrath of Steel is reasonably easy. Is there anything you wanted to do quickly before you left?
Not that I'm aware of.
Ace?
Not really.
Right, okay, cool. So yeah, you're on a gun cutter, there's some general supplies, a few random personnel, just like a cleric and a few like ratlings, and maybe like an armsman or something, just so security. Goes over there, lands, stuff starts unloading, a house guard comes and meets you and says, he sort of like, Ace recognises him as the one he saw last time, who guided you. He's like, sirs, gives you a salute.
Ace will salutes back.
I guess I salute back as well.
It'll probably be the Dapper's Mechanicus salute or wherever it was. But then again, they probably don't salute.
They don't salute, they're just talking binary at each other. So that's... I imagine Maximus just speaks something binary at him, the house guard just sort of shrugs it off.
Yeah, it's like... It sounds like a Windows fucking PC powering up. What? Oh, don't worry, he's not loading.
Yeah, he's just loading. Give him a minute.
Yeah, give me a minute. Bye.
The commissary said you wish to be on board the ship for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
Lord Captain is arranging rooms for you. Is there any way you need to start your investigations? Or any additional information?
We probably need to get information on what happened during the breakout.
Very well. The
I don't know what happened since the Hulk came aboard the vessel, actually.
Flip's sake, I really need to come up with more names because I'm running out of names on this thing really quickly. Commander Zola and Commander. No, not Commander Zola. That's stupid. Don't like the name.
Why don't you just use the Warhammer name generator?
I know. I actually have like the Rogue Trader one up at the moment. And I'm trying to find ones which I actually like, and it's really, really awkward. Commander Colt and Commander Mir would probably be able to inform you. Which one would you like to see first?
I think Commander Mia.
Very well. Turns leads you off.
We need names so we can update the.
Yes. Commander Mir is of the House Guard, and Commander. I can't even remember. Quat is Armsman. At some point, I will update your lovely list of characters, because I think it's just easier now if I keep everything there as opposed to you guys keeping it in your journals, because it's starting to get like an absolute mess. Because you can't work out who's on which ship and yada yada yada. So yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, you're led up. This sort of takes about the same time as normally you take from getting from, say, the front of the ship to the back of the ship in the Wrath of Steel. No, Fist of Steel. But obviously you started halfway in the ship, so you're clearly on a bigger ship.
But yeah, it's a light cruiser.
Yeah, this is the second biggest in the fleet. I gotta remember.
And the Isabel is even bigger.
Yeah, the Isabella is a cruiser, if I remember correctly. If I can load up my book.
Which type of cruiser?
The awesome type. With guns.
The awesome massive type that makes things regretted ever found.
What a dominator with a a dominator with Nova cannon.
I can't remember.
No, it's not. It's not a Dominator class. It's Dominatrix class. No, I'm kidding. I don't know anything about war.
There's actually a class of ship called that, but it's in Tyranid ship.
What the hell kind of ship?
Full of tendrils.
Ooh, baby.
Oh my gosh. Why? I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm sure it was in this book. It's not in this book. Why is it in this book? Warren.
My cat's looking at me like, what the hell was that joke?
Oh, it is in this book.
Oh, never mind. He's just sleeping like that.
I should probably pull up the stats. No, that's everything but the ship. Ah, here we go. It's a Lathe class ship. Yeah. The cruiser you're on.
Oh.
It is
Lathe class cruiser.
Yeah. It is what is it? 4.3 kilometers long, and has a crew of approximately 52,000.
52,000.
55, 2 yeah. I may have accidentally made the ships way too big.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, the
these
Isabella
things are
has
like
a
floating cities.
the Isabella is 5 kilometers long and has a crew of 1,000. 100,000.
What? Oh,
I don't think it has that many crew, honestly. To be fair,
this is just
yeah, it is actually a
This
fashion
is-
ship.
this.
Yeah.
This is like Black Library levels of stupid.
Is it?
Yeah, because the authors can't seem to decide whether they want like 100,000 people or 25,000 people on their cruisers.
Yeah, this is probably why I'm getting confused, because obviously I have to use references that are in the books, and so... But the the cruiser is obviously a fatter ship as well, so...
Well, for comparison, a World War II battleship has a crew of around 1,300 people.
Yeah, but we gotta remember these things are probably bigger than that too.
Oh, they're way bigger than that. Just
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah, I think Google.
Anyway, whatever, I don't care, they're just it's just a number, you're not going to meet 100,000 people, honestly. I don't think I have the sanity to do that, any random NPCs. Anyway. Yeah, you do actually have some communications, you can talk to people on the ship. You have... Oh no, you... Do you? Yeah, you do. You have Ace has communications with the archivist on the ship, as well as Larkin.
that's useful.
Yeah, but Larkin's in a ice cube.
You don't know that. Last you heard, he was in an ice cube, but obviously now he might not be. But yeah.
So we're talking to the commander.
Yeah, House Guard commander. Yeah, you're sort of led into what you assume is the House Guard area. Sort of, there's a lot more people here, obviously. It's a lot bigger, but it sort of has the same air as the Fist of Steel's House Guard area. Sort of quite officer-like, but also quite military-like. There's a lot more of them here, obviously. It's a bigger crew. You're sort of led over to an office.
We'll definitely be in bed by the time we get back, man.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know, the you got a guy knocks on the door opens, you step in. Wears very similar armor to Stefan, but he's they're currently just pulling on their helmet. Turns and says, you two are...
The commissary officers.
Oh, right, yes. Sorry. With the riots with the prison break and the riots and such, it's caused a lot of strain on me. Been having random things happening everywhere. Commissary's been absolutely useless as per usual.
Yeah. And we've come along to help. Considering we just wiped out a plague of cultists on...
Yeah, she nods. It's like, yeah, I did hear. I am in touch with Stefan. I know at least there are 2 commissary officers out of the 4 of you that are useful. Unfortunately, it seems to be semi-organized, and The annoying thing is, we can't work out a connection between the rioters.
One sec.
No. Yeah, we're. Oh, actually, I'll wait for Ace. So yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
No, I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, yeah, unfortunately we can't work out much of a connection between the rioters. Mostly they've either disappeared or they've either disappeared after the bulkhead came on board the ship or were in some way related to that operation.
So you have missing crew, a riot.
Yes. The riot was
And-
aimed at getting personnel who had been quarantined out of quarantine. And then they all went missing.
Is there any way we can see what the Hulk, I think he said it was,
No,
that was
because
brought aboard?
no, because I fired it out. I had it fired out the hangar and blown out of space.
Did you at least archive it in any formal way?
We archived what we could, but unfortunately, due to the risk it was causing, the quarantine, the riots, multiple reports of Xenos on board, I decided that it wasn't worth the risk, and so presented the case of just blowing it up to the Lord Captain, and so he agreed with me, and so we had it blown up.
So there's the potential of gene stealers on here.
You he,
None of you know what the
Maximus
word
wouldn't
gene
know
stealer
that.
Yeah. None of you would actually know what
Oh.
a gene stealer is.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I didn't do that much research, but I kind of know what they are. They're kind of like AVP type things. They're
Yeah.
infectious.
no, they're even worse than that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
No.
the Xenos from AVP.
Like, wait.
Nice.
Well, let's put it this way, Ben. They can tear tanks apart with their claws, like in a way that makes the alien blush.
Yeah. And that's just the original ones. They can get pretty nasty. The a broodlord is like. An individual in aliens obviously only the queen can reproduce. Gene stealers, any of them can reproduce, and they can infect humans.
Orcs, Eldar, pretty much anything.
Yeah. They can turn normal people into mind-controlled slaves. They can. Yeah, they are pretty nasty. I have an entire book dedicated to them, which I need to read again.
Like meta wise, we think it's gene stealers. But then again, you gave me the picture of a Reaver.
Yeah, I did give you a picture of a Reaver to give you the idea of the colour scheme. So, which I'm like, you kind of already worked out they were gene stealers, so I don't mind showing you that. But yeah, you don't. None of the characters actually have Forbidden Law Xeno, so you wouldn't be able to roll. Yeah, he's like, unfortunately, this Xeno threat seems to have managed to creep onto the ship. We still haven't quite. We're nearing getting the few personnel that we managed to cryogenic stasis. We've nearly worked out how to. Oh my gosh! Sorry, I just had like a brain spasm. My brain said switch off. He's like, we've nearly worked out how to get the ones out. Oh, we've nearly finished getting the ones that we put into cryogenic stasis back into some form of normality. Unfortunately, any others that are infected are beyond saving. Only the ones that were stasis. It seems that the first day or so is the window of opportunity for removing the parasite in them. I don't know much. Believe the temporary surgeon of the ship would know more. Temporary surgeons, I should say.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm a deep male when I'm clearly female.
It's them drugs. No, I'm kidding.
Well, Aesol might have heard something like this in the undercity of the Forge World, because Gene Stealers love hiding in dark places.
Yes, let me open your character sheet and let me see. Give me a -30. Actually, you can both do this. You can give me -30 intelligence checks. Because you're both from the same Forge World at the end of the day, so.
Yeah.
I don't think any of you
Yeah,
have
Google
like-
Drive's not Google Drive's not working. Yay.
Oh, just leave it alone. It's fine. We'll sort it out afterwards. Sven hasn't heard anything. He believes they're talking about angry kittens or something. I don't know.
Just so there's an infestation of wayward
Angry.
kids.
Yeah, no. You both believe you. This is the thing. That sort of information is very strictly quarantined, and like even if you had heard anything, it would been like, yeah, you've never heard of anything like this before. Xenos are, to most Imperials, kept outside the Imperium. It's why you have things like the Imperial Guard and the Space Marine and the Adeptus Mechanicus, and no, not the Adeptus Mechanicus, stupid. The Adeptus Astari and all those sorts of factions. Oh.
Yeah, so we basically got the gist of the thing. So let's go meet the arms guard, armsman.
Yeah, the Commander Court, or whatever his name is. So yeah, and like very well. If you need anything, she gives you her comms, so you can comms her.
Okay.
So yeah, I assume you're just going to talk to Court.
Yeah.
Court is down in the brig area, and you can see obvious signs of fighting. There are gunshots everywhere. There's still bloodstains. There's no bodies, but obviously there's a number of tech priests about and a lot more tech aides. They're sort of trying to do maintenance. There's piles of wreckage where they've just sort of had to remove stuff and throw it aside, and they're now installing new panels. Yeah. Commander Colt is actually in an interrogation. You can watch out from outside. Obviously, it's like a flipping FBI show or CSI show or whatever. Police cops room, because that's what you already made it sound like with the table and the chairs. I was just going to say there's a flipping barber's chair and you just strap them in and go, haha, let me beat you senseless. But yeah, no, it's like a flipping cop show now.
Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
why
both?
not? I mean, Maximus is already walking around with a kick me sticker on his back.
Aesol takes us. I wonder if I can do sleight of hand to take it off without anyone noticing.
You could try.
Oh, more importantly, Maximus not noticing because he might go
Dexterity
crazy.
check. It's a dexterity check at no, it's agility check at -20 or something.
Yeah. Maximus, give me an awareness check. You can't use your all specs for this. Yeah, no. Maximus notices that Ace is trying to put something on his back.
What are you
No,
doing?
trying to take. Someone put Kickmustang on your back.
Motherfucker!
This explains so much.
No,
Oh, hold
wrong
on.
type. What wrong type of swears?
Yeah. They
Mother
just,
Glork!
No.
I don't know or swears.
it's like frag, I believe, or frick, or flibbity.
Flibbity-bidi-di-di.
That's what kiss words. Flibbity. Anyway, right. Yeah. So they're interrogating something. Do you want to watch in? Do you want to just barge in?
I say we
Do you want to
watch.
overtake the interrogation? Yeah. Okay.
This barging it might spoil whatever is going on.
Yeah, especially if you walk in with a kick me sign on your back. Yeah. They,
Be a rope by now.
yeah. The person is currently pinned to the table by several armsmen, and yeah, it's very obvious that the person's been beaten. Interrogation has gone far more extreme than what you did, but they just seem to be, you know, like unwilling to give even like the most basic of information. This goes on for several minutes, and then the commander just storms out annoyed.
I'm guessing this is one of the infected people.
Yeah, you can find that from an armsman. You're just like, yeah, that's one of the infected. The commander storms out. Do you want to nab him now, or do you want to let him cool off?
Probably let him cool off first,
Do you want to just like, you could just like throw a
or
ice water
he'd probably
over him?
he'd probably notice us or something.
No, he doesn't notice you. He just storms off. If you don't say or do anything, he doesn't notice you. So he'll just storm off. Yeah. You see one of the.
We still need to talk to him.
Yeah, you still need to talk to him, but obviously, like, if you're not going to actually stop him, he's just going to leave. Like,
Yeah.
like he doesn't notice you. He just walks straight past you, not acknowledging you. So, are you going to stop him, or are you going to?
Yeah, let's try.
Okay. Commander stops, turns. Yes, he just snaps at you.
We're the commissary officers coming from the Fister Steel, is it?
Yeah, fist still. He glares at you. What do you want?
We just want an update on the current situation, so we can help out.
He sighs, turns, goes on his comms for a minute. Updates will be set. A full data slate of information will be sent to your room. You Ace actually recognizes him from when you went on to. He was one of the ones in the tent when you went to speak to Diane about the infected being quarantined.
Oh.
Yeah. Because obviously you spoke to the commanders, and obviously this was one of them. He's also the one that gave you the original like speech and stuff,
Oh.
which again makes sense if he's the armsman commander of the ship. So yeah, he's like, updates will be sent to your room. Anything else? I'm very busy.
What's happening to the guy in there?
Yeah, that'd
Resisting
be helpful now.
interrogation. Yeah, he just says resisting interrogation.
Looks a bit more than just resisting interrogation.
He sort of squints slightly at Maximus. And then he just turns
What?
and leaves. If neither of you say anything, he just turns and leaves again.
Oh, let's go and check the. What was it? Asor's wanting to upgrade his baton.
Did you find the upgrade?
Yeah, it's a shock field generator.
Which book?
No, it's from the Legends of Expanse
Alright.
PDF, the homebrew one,
Oh, is it from the homebrew?
and it's
I've managed to lose it.
yeah,
Yay.
yeah. You can't find it because Google Drive's down at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So
Is it the one you showed me?
Yeah, yeah, the one with the Exus rifle. Yeah, my if you want a sniper rifle that can destroy tanks in a single hit, the name of the rifle I just said is that type of rifle.
Close that, because that's really I have the book. I downloaded it. It's just obviously I didn't actually get around to
Could be in
reading it.
your recent downloads.
Yeah, I download a lot of stuff
Well, every day.
every day.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Anyway, right. What is it?
All it does is just add shocking to the trait.
I'm just no. It's just I'm trying to find.
Well, we could ask someone for us. We could go ask for a schematic of the ship so we know where we're going.
Yeah. The house guard says you'd have to speak to the archivists. It's just I need to find out what it is. I know you said what it is, but I need to find out the description and how much it is and how common it is. And I need to actually flipping find the thing in the book.
Yeah, it also has there's also a class called the Assassin class in there.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, it could be a Vindicator Assassin. Those guys are really scary.
Yeah, I need to add, unfortunately, because this is a homebrew book, this isn't as clean as a normal book, and so I'm having issues finding it. So can we just do this later when I actually have the time, because I'm trying to run a campaign here. I know you want this upgrade, but obviously, if you can't give me exactly where it is, I have to hunt for it, and I don't have time to hunt for it. Sorry. As simple as, if I can't get exactly where it is, I need to hunt for it, and I can't do that. So, anyway. Yeah, you were saying you were going to find the not the Exorcist, what am I flipping saying? You were going to find the Archivist? Find the Exorcist. Banish the demons from... There's actually Exorcists in the 41st Millennium.
I mean, first.
Yeah, let's go to the archives and get schematics of the ship so we know roughly where we're going.
Yeah, you go into the archives. A few of the tech priests look up at you, and the data raids look up at you. You spot Yar again. He sort of comes up to you. Says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
We're going to need a map of the ship because we're going to be here for a while.
Very well, easy enough. He goes over to a data terminal, types in a few things, pulls out a data slate, plugs it in, waits a few seconds, unplugs it, hands it to you. There you go, map of the ship. Anything else?
Right. Yeah. What's happening to the ship? It looks like chaos.
He shrugs. I'm not sure. I'd stay here mostly.
Sure, you must do at least something. So that way we do know what we're getting ourselves into. Considering this
He
could potentially
sort
put
of,
the whole
like-
fleet at risk.
Yeah, he sort of frowns at Maximus when he says that. It's like, I'm an archivist. My job is to monitor the archives and provide information for people who request it. Not for dealing with the general day-to-day
Idle
politics.
gossip. Idle gossip.
Idle gossip. Well, I'm not a tech aide, and so I don't idle gossip. Much.
Oh, thanks. We should go find our cabin.
Very well. If you need anything from the archives, please let me know. You
Oh,
obviously-
do.
Yeah, you have you actually have a bigger office you have bigger rooms this time. You have it's sort of like you have sort of like a main room.
What's really funny is that all the test priests in this fleet are surprisingly social.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually some of them are. They have the
You know-
ability to talk to people in a sensible manner.
Yeah, and I also don't think the DM could actually survive doing.
Yeah, no, let's be honest. I can't- the number of tech priests we've talked to, I cannot survive doing all of them. It's insane. I can do them a bit loopy. Like, pretty much all of them you've met are loopy in some way. Especially Celia and everyone's favourite San. Like, Asan isn't even the loopiest I've ever read about. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, your quarters are a bit bigger this time. I'm going to move you over to a new page because the start is getting an absolute mess now at this point.
Yeah. Doom, 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 doom.
Anyway. So yeah.
There we got like creepy aliens to deal with.
Yeah, and probably burn some.
It's probably more than just gene stealers too.
So yeah,
You don't know that.
yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Your-
I was-
your
I was
course's
saying it
layout-
might be.
Yeah, your quarters layout for reference. This isn't to scale, before you ask. You each sort of have this your own private room.
Mm.
Doom, doom, doom.
And
Dude.
there's some like bathroom stuff back here. Where? So yeah, yeah. No data slates have arrived just yet. You should go yell at the Armsman Commander for being slacking off and not giving you the information you needed right away.
No, I don't want to piss off two of them.
Why not? I thought that was your hobby.
Go away.
Let's
So, yeah.
not piss everyone off on the ship that we need.
Yeah, you each have your own individual room, and there's a bathroom. There's like some desks. Like this has like actual furniture in it, as opposed to the other one, which just had like desks. So like you both have your own beds. There's like some chairs. They are not to scale or accurately drawn or anything. It's like a coffee table. You each have like your own small desk in your room and like stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so pretty much it's a small apartment.
Yeah, you basically have a small apartment. There's no kitchen area. There's a mini bar with some drinks in it and some snacks, but like nothing that would keep you like, yeah. And there's a small sink as oh, obviously you've got the bathroom and sink in it and some glasses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's like an empty bookcase as well with nothing on it. That's the definition of empty, isn't it?
So,
But yeah, like, you know, it's a small, effectively like a small empty apartment you've both got. I mean, you could search it, see if there's anything left.
and yeah, we'll search.
Search your own apartment.
Yay! Someone left a coin behind here.
No.
Fails.
Yay, I found nothing. I'm too interested in looking at the outlets. If I can find those.
You find some outlets.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's
Ace
all I
finds like a
need.
dead rat. No, he doesn't actually. He just finds like an odd smell that sounds like something's rotten nearby, and you can't work out where it's from. So yeah,
It's like,
anyway,
fancy apartment,
okay.
something's dead in here.
do you want to call it there?
Yeah.
Because I believe you're both going a bit loopy at this point, and I'm not sure where I'm going with this.
My eyes are burning in such a profuse and painful manner.
Like, my whole goal of today was to try and get you onto another ship and get you settled in, which you have.
We did.
Yeah,
After breaking a guy's arm and accidentally leaving salt in his wound.
well, like, yeah, you were trying to cause him pain and interrogate him. So. And it did give you some good information, useful information.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that, well, pretty much all of them told you that leader Sunraider, along with Father Carl's, is on the burning, on the Isabel.
That we chose to come to the chose to go to the Wrath of Steel because
The
This
rats.
seems a little bit more important.
Yeah, obviously you've got the rats to deal with and stuff. Cool. No, I think that's.
it sounds more interesting than going looking for someone who's going to be hiding for a while.
Yeah, they've probably gone into hiding. Actually, you do get one. You get a messenger come down, like a service skull come down. Yeah, just before like the end of the day, a service skull comes to the door, knocks like it's sort of like banging on it. You open it, has no slate.
Dude, headbutt.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, it has a data slate. It's from Acelia. It's an encrypted message. You have to use your DNA to. You have to use your thumbprint to de-encrypt it. I'll say Ace or Max. Either of you can do it. And on it says, "I've made contact with Burning Sun."
Good.
So, she's keeping you updated.
Oh,
I do want to point something out which I think you might have missed, though.
what?
Yeah.
Father Kyles is a communications officer.
Oh, yeah, we.
I mean, that's what we.
I'm smiling very smugly now in the real life.
So we probably have talked to them.
Well, they're on the Isabel, so you wouldn't have talked to them in person, but they have access to the communications array. You don't know if they're a tech priest,
Yeah, but
like Acelia.
we've only ever sent them to.
Yeah, you've never sent much out, but it might be worth looking into getting, say, a secure line between you and Acelia if you're going to use her as a. If you're going to keep using her to help with the rooting out. If that makes sense.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'll put that. update that as a lead, as some effectively has leads as like not leads as such, but like things you wish to investigate and look into. So, anyway, right. Remember to stop the stream before stopping Skype.